Hey, Magic fans, back again. Captain Clyde here on Captain Clyde's MTG. We already talked about Ixalan, so heck, let's talk about Rivals. Back when they actually had sets that were linked together in blocks and stuff. Anyway, remember guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below, feed that YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, you've been checking the channel out, please do so now or later or whenever, preferably sooner than later. If you've done everything you can to help out the channel, there's other ways you can help out as well. You can go into the description. There's links in there for the Patreon page for support, the eBay store where you can buy cards from the box opening series, and there's even my personal email if you just want to reach out and touch someone because everybody gets tired of touching themselves. And as always, come back and see us again. So, without further ado, let's talk about Rivals of Ixalan. So, as you guys know in our last video, we talked about Ixalan itself. Um, and to be quite honest and fair, some of these same things are going to be repeated in this video because Rivals was almost identical to Ixalan itself. Um, just like regular Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan actually was probably a worse set when it first came out, and people really didn't like it. They thought Ixalan was bad, and it the Ixalan was so bad that it foreshadowed onto Rivals, making Rivals as bad or worse than regular Ixalan as far as people wanting it. It was really a market rejection of the highest level from start to finish. And again, there's not a lot of it out there. So let's take a look at the actual streaming content we got of what it was like. So it first came out around $81 a box, and boy, does that tell you anything about what people thought about it when it first hit the shelves because of the regular Ixalan. It bounced up and down for a while. Leveled out around 85, just like regular Ixalan. I don't know what happened here, probably nothing. Um, but again, back around the 86 range, 85. And you'll see here, like, we're 2 years in, and it's still low. It jumps up to around 95, almost 2 years in to the end of 2 year stretch. And then it goes up again to 125. People start realizing a lot of cards in the Rivals of Ixalan set was actually better than regular Ixalan. Unlike before, and we'll talk about this later, but like with Great Cat, Gate Crash, Gills, and all that stuff, the Gate Crash set itself was just awful as far as value. There's very few cards in there worth value, and the ones that were worth value ended up getting reprinted, causing the set to crash even more. But we'll talk about that later. But Rivals of Ixalan was originally thought to be that same kind of makeup in the actual environment. So people were really, really bearish and scared of it making the price just be so low so much. And again, because of that, it went out of print without a lot of people buying it, without people stocking up on it. People did not want to invest in it, let alone buy it. So people started noticing a lot sooner with Rivals how good the cards were because they really started showing up in Commander. And once in Commander, you know what it's like. Once you go Commander, you never go back, and the price just goes up. People started seeing a lot of those cards start showing up in Commander. People started realizing how good those cards really were in a multiple player format, along with some other things. But really driven by Commanders, just and casual play, really drove this set through the frickin' because we don't say the F word because we want to make money, right? Okay. Anyway, really started driving this through the roof. So you can see here it started going up to 125, 129. This sudden increase over the course of a month, people started seeing, and they're like, oh, I've got some of that stuff left over, game stores and what have you. And they started reposting online, dropping the price down to about 115, and people started scooping it up. Well, once it dried back up again and it became hard to get, then with no more out there and nobody sitting on anything else, suddenly it just started going through the roof. Leveled out for a little bit here, mainly because people started seeing the price go up so much. They're like, surely not. And it just kept going up. And now you can see here the average sell value around $200, market value putting it at 168. But to be honest with you, you can see here that there toward the end, it really comes together where the actual market value starts agreeing with what the average sell price was. Starts going up where it actually picks up together right here at the end around 190 a box. And that is insane. This is the set after Ixalan. So this probably came out 3, 4, 5 months later. 3 months more often than not. And this set is $40 more expensive than current Ixalan. So, I mean, that's just insane, right? And why is that? So, on all the videos, we always talk about how cards in the box help drive the price up, but at the same time, there will be separation between sealed box value versus single value just because the singles can't be worth more than the price of the box. But sometimes the market gets it wrong and doesn't realize the price of cards in the box have went up, and then people start realizing, oh, instead of spending 40, 50, 60 bucks on 4 cards, I could just buy a whole box and get a lot of good cards because they're all expensive. And that's what you see happening right here. People started realizing that right here, that the boxes were amazingly undervalued. And it made it go up and made this whole new level. So, and and you may even be asking yourself, Captain, I don't even know of a card in Rivals of Ixalan that could even be worth money. So how could it even be worth anything? So in the previous video, if you haven't, go check it out. We went over the card sets for Rivals, and to be honest, pretty sad and pathetic. Um, so let's take a look at the cards in the set of Rivals of Ixalan, and maybe we can see a little bit about why it's 190 a box. So here's the cards and their actual prices. So let's put the big ones at the top. Wow, baby, look at that. Is that not something? Look at all the money here. So we have a $35 Twilight Prophet, 50 to 6 to 7, 55 to 70 for a foil of this card. I remember when I sold this thing for $2 or $3. Yeah, I'm sad about that. Um, because once again, nobody wanted these cards. Uh, Zakama, same thing. This is now a $30 card to $60, $70 foil. The Immortal Sun, $27 card to $40 foil. Elindia, the Dusk Rose, $24 card, $50 foil. Polyraptor, $19 card, $20 to $25 foil. Pitiless Plunderer. So this at sitting at number 6 is an uncommon in this set for $11. Say it with me now. $11 uncommon. The 6th most valuable card in the set. How many of these do you think you're going to get in the box? Probably a couple. And the foil of this thing, $35? Are you crapping me? I mean, really? And then you got the Wayward Swordtooth. This thing's $10 still and 15 for a foil. You know, we have Tendershoot Dryad. That thing's up in the $15 to $10 range. Oh, Hotly, $7, 14 for the foil. You know, Trap Jaw, Tyrant, $6, 12 for the foil. You know, Time Slip Navigator's even up there, $6, 15 for the foil. Argothian Flame Chained, $5, $12 foil. You know, as I look back and look at all these, the only thing I think to myself is, man, I wish I'd have bought a playset, a whole bunch of boxes of these, and even cracked them and just put them away because nobody wanted them. Imagine how much money you can make cracking a box with this kind of value in it if you bought it for $80. For the love of, wow, all of it's holy. Um, so now we're getting down to the $4 range. So let's start looking at expensive foils. So we get down here in a rare, you got the Climb, Primal Hunger, Vaughn's Hunger, all these foiling up for around $7. It's a good $6 Legion Lieutenant uncommon for $6 foil, $4 Rekindling Phoenix foil, an $8 Neshal, the Primal Tide for $8 foil. Here's a $9 foil uncommon. Pirate's Pillage. This thing is a $4 uncommon. So yeah, $6 uncommon. Ravenous Chupacabra. Good old kitty. Well, I guess it's not really a kitty. It's a beast, whore, dog. It's the ugliest of puppers. Anyway, but still, like these are just some insane cards. And if you really look at it, it says it all. Commander Staple. 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 Commander Play. Commander Play. Commander Play. Commander Play. Like every card in this set, this might as well have been the very first Commander Legends set because all these cards are just powerhouse cards for Commander, and that's why their price is so high. And not to mention, like I said, nobody bought or cracked these packs, so nobody has them. They didn't print very much, so they're god awful expensive. So, with that said, guys, let's take a quick look at how many boxes are actually out there and what are they really selling for. So, ta-da! Here we have TCG Market. 188 is the cheapest, including shipping. That is insane for this box. So, and let's see how many we got. We got 5, 6, 7. Well, let's do 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 21, 22, 28. And then over here, 36, 42, 47, 50. This guy's got a lot. Um, 66, 67, 68, 69. So there's a lot more boxes on the market. However, boxes around less than $200. I mean, we're talking. Let's see, less than 200. Well, with shipping, this is where the buck stops, right? So you have 8, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's around 35 boxes, 33 on the open market that are less than $200. I mean, yeah, you can get some for 188, but these are already close to the $200 range. I think these will easily be 300, maybe 350 even by the end of this year. So is this something to invest in? Definitely, I think it is. Is the easy money been made? Some of it. There's still going to be room to grow because once again, not you know not received well as his first printing, so a lot of boxes are out there, uh, and many reprints just didn't happen because nobody were buying it to begin with. So I really think that this is going to be a good product in the long run. If you've got some, kudos for you. If you don't, maybe you want to check out on getting some. So with all that said, guys, thanks a lot. Until next time, be kind, and as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.